People impacted by the positive alternatives to the hospital or PATH program are defending it today.
A handful of people pleaded with the Polk County Board of Supervisors to not let this program end at the end of the year. KCCI's Marcus McIntosh shares their heartfelt pleas to keep what many people say is the path to a better life. Marcus.
Now, PATH is a Polk County program housed behind me inside Broadlawns Medical Center. It started in 1997 to help Polk County residents with complex medical needs. Now, it's set to sunset at the end of 2025, and ending, some say, will be a disaster.
I consider them my family because that's all I have is the PATH.
Through tears, Danita Anderson passionately spoke at Tuesday morning's Polk County Board of Supervisors meeting.
And I hope that you guys understand that people need this program more than anything.
Expressing what the PATH program has meant to her, especially when she was facing rock bottom when her father died.
When I heard that my father passed away, I literally put myself in front of a car and tried to kill myself. The PATH guided me to go to see myself, put myself in patient hands.
Anderson's is not the only life PATH has put back on track.
They saved my life.
We first met LaVonda Rhodes in 2017. She was introduced to PATH during a visit to Broadlawns emergency room, a time when Rhodes thought she was losing her battle with the struggles of PTSD and major recurring depressive disorder.
It changed my whole perspective on life, you know, and something like that is priceless. I know.
Rhodes, walking with her 10-year-old son Phoenix, has graduated from the PATH program.
Wow, yeah.
She fears what will happen when the program ends.
I fear that it's going to be a cataclysmic ripple effect.
Anderson's plea to the Board of Supervisors is to do whatever they can to save PATH.
I've been at the program for 26 years. I believe this program works. It's a positive program. And if you didn't have this program, you're not going to, people are going to just go down, and it's going to be bad.
Passion that hit home with some of the supervisors.
It was very impactful.
But Supervisor Matt McCoy says their hands are tied when it comes to what they can do to keep people walking the path.
We can't offer a service outside of the core services and use tax dollars to pay for it.
Due to state realignment, Iowa Primary Care will take control of the state's mental health services, a change to make sure one region doesn't have richer services than another.
As part of taking over the mental health system in the state, so the region approach of providing mental health services like we did in Polk County is now prohibited under a state law.
Supervisor Matt McCoy says the board can advocate on behalf of the services offered by PATH, hoping Iowa Primary Care will continue those services. PATH is set to sunset December 31st. Live in Des Moines, Marcus McIntosh, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.